Hey, Steve Mignotti here at Hyatt Classics with a little update on my situation. As you probably all know, a little over a year ago, I contracted encephalitis during a Junkyard mission and have been on the mend ever since. I want to thank everybody who contributed to my GoFundMe campaign. Greatly appreciated, truly life-changing, as was the encephalitis, but it's everything good and everything equals out. So I'm thankful to still be around and for the support from the hundreds, thousands of people who donated to my GoFundMe campaign. With that said, what's next for Steve? Well, every day I walk between 2 and 4 miles, 3 miles this morning on a country road. I don't break a sweat, but it's just to keep the body functioning properly. I don't run or jog, but with that said, I'm still functional. And to prove the point, a couple days ago, me and a couple of guys went into auto wrecking, which you may know is probably where I got the encephalitis. No blaming anywhere. It's about me not wearing sunscreen or insect spray and getting bit by probably a flea or a tick or a mosquito and contracting encephalitis. But anyway, went in there with a couple of electric chainsaws and a couple of buddies, and we cleared away shrubs and brush so that when we go back to Bernardston Auto Wrecking to make videos, we can get right down to it without having to do that later. So I'm on the mend and able to go out into the woods and scout for future cars. In fact, we did a couple of videos on my trip to Bernardston Auto Wrecking. We saw Queen Katie of Bernardston, also caught up with Rudolph Dieselhead, and we can roll those videos right about now. Hey, Steve Mignotti here at Bernardston Auto Wrecking in Bernardston, Massachusetts, with a little bit of an update on the situation, and that's Queen Katie of Bernardston barking in the background right there. Now, will I be back to the Junkyard making videos? Yes, soon. Not right now, but we're working up to it right, just doing sort of a rehearsal. One thing that's for sure is Queen Katie will always be here. Rudolph! I knew you'd wait for me. Rudolph Dieselhead, my best friend in the Junkyard, next to Queen Katie of Bernardston, but Rudolph waited for me. We'll put him back in his little house, but we'll be back to meet you again soon, Rudolph. With the videos out of the way, I'm glad to say that at some point soon, I can't say exactly when, but back to Bernardston Auto Wrecking for more Junkyard crawl, which is my stock and trade, which is my bliss, my thing that I love to do. And people say, why would you go back there and risk getting encephalitis again? Why not? You know, I will wear some, bug spray for sure. But with that said, it was good to be back in the boneyard. But in closing, I want to thank everybody for supporting my GoFundMe campaign. And again, thank you very much.